Hello friends, welcome to your channel Market Update. I hope you and your family are doing great during this pandemic. So we will start this video with Yes Bank and we'll discuss about all the fundamentals and future of Yes Bank. We all know that Yes Bank is struggling in the market and yet every retailer has the impact of Yes Bank's struggle. So we will just try to look out for the facts that why this Yes Bank share is not increasing and we are seeing a downfall movement only. Why there is no such a momentum which shows any kind of sign which shows positivity with Yes Bank's upper side movement. So we'll discuss about all these factors, and let's start with we all know that Yes Bank has a good history. So this year has started from penny stocks like and raised up to 400 rupees here, and yet again it's fall down to 11 rupees and 10 rupees. So we all know that this year has suffered a lot, and it covers a journey from uh, 0 to a hike of 400 rupees, then back to it's 10 rupees here. So we know that from past three 1.5 months we have seen this year has almost completely break down its first strong support of 13 rupees, then broke down the strong support of 12 rupees, and again with 11 we have seen the same impact that on when we have a good support zone of 11 rupees, this year also break that barrier. So currently we had seen the momentum of Yes Bank is from 10 rupees 80 paise to 11 rupees 5 paise. And if we talk about from past 2 days market, we had seen a good sign of positivity in Yes Bank. We may consider it as a sign of like trend reversal for Yes Bank. But if it falls again, then there will be no shock for Yes Bank. The reason behind all these are the news that are revealing in the market. So we all know that Yes Bank always try to come up with some ideas, some news which may bring some positivity for the investors and retailers. Yet we had seen few other news like news related to Rana Kapoor, related to rating agencies giving the rating for Yes Bank. So these news create a great impact on Yes Bank, and instead of having a positivity in the market, Yes Bank gains a negative momentum. So let's talk about why negativity is more impacted instead of positivity. So every retailer has invested in Yes Bank, and every retailer has a dream like they will achieve a good thing, but they just feared about like this year is not is in a position of non-performing. So from past 1.5 year we had seen a downfall movement, and yet we there is no consolidation. Like continuous consolidation is the point where every retailer is failing. Like they haven't seen a continuous sustainability of share has a sustainability of amount like we had seen with the 13 rupees of figure. So with 13 rupees of figure we had seen like somewhere around 2 months this share was consolidated with a range of 13 to 14 rupees, which was a great sign, and we had seen a surge in somewhere around 15 rupees as well. So people had a hope that this share will go up, but this happens opposite. Share bring back to the 10 rupees zone, and it may be possible it may break, or maybe we can see a trend reversal from here now. So let's discuss about news. I'll show you some points, some news related to Yes Bank, and we'll try to correlate them with their negative side of. Like whenever we had a good news, we always had some sort of bad news related to Yes Bank, or any news that is in a market which has a negative impact. We the industry tries to correlate it with Yes Bank. So we can take the example of Vodafone Idea. We all know that Vodafone Idea is completely struggle in the market, and we may see the end of Vodafone Idea soon. Maybe it is possible that Vodafone Idea will suffer along, or maybe it will have some sort of any kind of help which may lead him to stand again in the market. But the chances are very low. But yet we had seen this news in the market like if Vodafone Idea collapse, it is directly going to hurt Yes Bank. So these kind of news are always traveling in the market. Like we can see whenever we see some sort of good news related to Yes Bank, it always tried to like be correlate with Yes Bank. So if there is a good news, there within 1 week or within 1 or 2 days we can hear some sort of bad news related to the same. And we always seen this kind of trend from past 3 months. And apart of this, whenever this sort of thing happen in the market, when we see a downfall in the Yes Bank, we always see one thing very common. On every month, if we see like mutual fund houses, from the mutual fund houses, we had seen a great amount was invested for the mutual fund houses in Yes Bank. And the reason behind this, like we all know, that retailers are selling their shares, and they always took the advantage of that, and they buy the shares, those shares. So let's talk with more examples. Like we had seen few news again in the market, and they always have some positive messages in, and with respect to these news, we always have some sort of bad news related to them. So like this news we have in front of you, like India rating agency affirms that Yes Bank long term issuer rating at triple B stable. Now they had said that they had make the rating as triple B, which is a stable, and it is a good news for Yes Bank. And yet we had seen one more like this kind of news, like Yes Bank has partners with two-wheeler for loans. We had seen some such a partnership with India Bulls as well, with Kia Motors as well. All these things are positivity and positive news for Yes Bank. But on other side of these kind of news, we had few more news which are just opposite to them, and they always create some sort of bad impact for Yes Bank. So let's look at an example. So the news in front of you, like SEBI orders defreezing of accounts of former Yes Bank CEO Rana Kapoor. So we always have news related to Rana Kapoor. Whenever we have some sort of good news related to Yes Bank, we always hear any sort of news related to Rana Kapoor, whether it is defreezing of their account, or they had gifted their 9-month-old grandson with 40 crore of bungalow. And another, we all know that Yes Bank fraud, Delhi court sent Avanta Group promoter Gautam Thapar to 1 day ED custody. So whenever we had a good news, we always had its bad, like we always market try to compare it with the bad news. And the reason behind all these, like they are trying to grab all those shares from the hand of retailers and put it in the bank, in the hand of big mutual fund houses. This is what the game the operators are playing with the Yes Bank. And the reason why Yes Bank is not increasing, it's a very simple reason. We all know when this company started, they had a low revenue and they tried to get maximum profit. So this happens with year wise year, like they try to get more revenue. So they set a, if we're talking about revenue, they set a good high or a good goal for revenue, and they have achieved it when they were on their high time peak. Like they have achieved 400 at that moment of time, their revenue was completely high, and their each share value is 400 rupees, going to definitely create their revenue at a great level. But when this company has almost set up with a high benchmark and it falls down again, now we seen this share has equity and like value of one share is somewhere around 11 rupees 10 paise, 20 paise, and 12 rupees, 13 rupees. So at this moment of time, whatever the share are purchased in the market, they will create revenue, but these revenue will be lower in comparison to when the company has a hike. Like that was a time when companies start to grow. Now company is completely grown, but was in loss just because. So they, whatever the revenue is generating from shares right now, it is really low when it compares to the time when the company starts to growing. So this is the only reason, like revenue is decreasing and in comparison to its starting. That's the reason we had seen a surge, like a very slow amount of surge in Yes Bank. So we haven't seen any kind of movement like which shows 20% hike, which shows upper circuit of 10%, 5%, or even we can see we had this year Alok Industries. This year was struggling also from past 1.5 year, and yet we had seen some sort of upper circuit with the Alok Industries as well. Alok Industries shows a momentum of 5% to 20%, but Yes Bank does not have such kind of scenario. Reason that Yes Bank is really big company and their revenue is decreasing. So if we're talking about the growth of the company, I will show you some. I will like sure about this. This company will get a great achievement in future as well, but the growth rate will be really slow. So if we are looking for a rocket kind of share momentum, this is not going to happen. But those who already have the shareholding of Yes Bank, I would request to all of them, no need to sell their share whenever there is any rating agency like MK and any company which are providing this sort of rating, like sold the Yes Bank share at 8, 7, any figure. No need to worry about this. You have waited a lot. I request you to wait up more. When everything is good with Yes Bank, this is the time where you need to be more patient. And this video might help you to understand all these factors and will clear your thoughts regarding Yes Bank. So I hope you like this video. Please support me, like, share and subscribe this channel so that I can bring genuine news directly to you. So at last I would like to suggest you, please invest accordingly. Please take the advice of your financial advisor and do some market research as well so that you can understand all these factors from your side. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.